Hey folks, Sam here with Sam Wood Outdoors. You guys watched me, you see me open this. This is my new griddle. This griddle is another attachment for the Watchman Stove. Now, if some of you guys don't know about the Watchman Stove, it's basically a rocket stove built like a Sherman tank. You can load wood in here, you can load wood in top. They have a little adapter. You can go inside here and put charcoal in and cook on the grate. But today we're going to use indirect heat. We're going to season our griddle, and then we're going to cook something special up for you. But let's talk about this thing here. The best part about this, when you know, if you want to cook like hamburgers and stuff, you can use charcoal. You can stuff oak in here, mesquite, hickory. You can put it all on top here. You can do all that stuff. It's great, and you can cook right here on the grate itself. It took me a little while to get used to cooking on the grate. I get that. Most of us are used to cooking in a grill, low heat, and putting a lid on it. But if you watch me do my caveman steaks and stuff, it's basically the same thing. You're cooking it right on the coals, hot, fast. Kind of goes against stuff like that. But indirect heating is when we would take a cast iron skillet, and we're going to put that on top. We're going to show you that in a little bit. Or another way to indirect heat, let's just say you're out camping, you cook some badass steaks the night before. Now today, this morning, you wake up, you want to cook hamburgers, bacon, eggs, and all that, you're going to cook it right on this griddle. And let me tell you, everything on this stove is made to last like forever. My grandkids and great-grandkids are probably going to be cooking on this exact same stove, and I've said that a million times. In fact, I wonder how durable. I got an idea. Maybe we'll show you how durable it is. But let's get on to this. So we got this griddle. We have to season it. It's just like cast iron. We got to get it really hot, and we're going to throw a bunch of bacon on there and let the grease get into all the pores and stuff like that, and some olive oil and all that. We might eat the bacon, but we're not really making a meal right now. The meal's going to come later on in the video, and we're going to show you. So, but what can you use in the Watchman Stove for fuel? Well, let's see. You can use the charcoal lighter fluid. That's a big no-no with a regular stove, because we're not using this to cook on for flavor. Indirect, we're right here. You can use pallet wood, which we got in there. Throw that right on top, break it up. So we can use that. Get that fire going. We're in Wisconsin. You can use cow shit. So we can put some cow shit in there, because again, we're not using it for flavor. Let me see. How about this? You guys are all wondering what you're going to do with that old Christmas tree? Well, I say it's good at starting your house on fire. Why not use it in the Watchman Stove? So we can break this up, get that in there. We really got to get some hot bed of coals going here. So you know, whatever we can use. Treated wood, painted wood, anything. Coon fat works really good in here. We've done that. It's starting to pop. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Go to your recycle bin. Always got newspaper. We can use that. Stuff that down in there. Get this baby roaring. Again, since we're not using it for flavor, well, you burn your styrofoam. Dude, I know you guys all got wives that collect these. Plastic bags. We can use that. Cardboard. Anything you want to get this fire going. Try not to smoke your neighbors out. Get that on there, indirect. You can stuff stuff down in here and get that going. Under here we'll regulate the air going in. We're gonna let that baby get hot, and we'll be back. All right, here we go. Just to season this up. You gotta season this just like you do cast iron or anything else. So we're not really making this to cook. We washed this with Dawn dish soap and stuff before we got started, but now we're just gonna cook some cheap, really fatty bacon on it to get that grease. That's what we're after. We want the grease to So you don't even have to pull the bacon all apart, I guess. Just so you, like I said, we bought the real fatty, shitty, cheap bacon. And we're gonna let this cook on here, and you see all the grease and how it's popping up. It's probably gonna stick the first time. We're gonna get it all mixing around, and this is basically to get that layer of grease onto our pan. So we'll be back. All right, we'll get this bacon cooking up here, but what you want to do is you want to make sure you're getting the grease, the bacon grease, in all these corners, up along the edge, because this is what we're doing. We're seasoning this grill. We're getting it to where it's hopefully going to become like a non-stick surface, just like your cast iron. So you want to make sure we're getting the grease all over, plenty hot. Check this out though. You know, and you're going to be cooking bacon, eggs, and all that, and you know, just like you take a grill and you got grease when you're cooking, you want to move it forward. You know, all your little egg scraps and little bacon scraps. You get this little slot here. You can push all that stuff down, just like that. And guess what? That's going to go down into the fire and cook up. So you're not going to have any cleanup. And no, I know we just wasted some bacon, but this is all for the video. So we're going to let this cook up, and then we'll come back and we'll show you. But then we got a special treat. We're going to show you another method of indirect cooking in case you don't have the griddle. I get it, some people aren't going to have the griddle, but we'll show you what else you can do on this Watchman stove. So we'll be back. All right, this is going to take us a little bit, and Corey, the camera guy, my son, he's got to get going because he's getting married on Thursday, so he's got to go get fitted. So we got to kind of speed this up. So we're going to switch here real quick. We're going to show you another form of indirect heating, and that is hopefully I can get this off here without burning the shit out of myself. So here you go. Now we can put a cast iron pan on there. We can still burn anything we want, and we're going to let this get hot, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do our cooking part of this. And yeah, we're going to do something out of the ordinary, and we're going to do something badass. All right, this is the long-awaited video. All right, I showed you the griddle. We're going to, like I said, we're still working on getting that all seasoned up, so you'd have it seasoned up like this cast iron pan. This is another form that you can use. If you don't have a griddle, get yourself a good cast iron pan. This is a Lodge, so you can still go out and cook your steak in the evening. In the morning, wake up, cook your bacon and eggs and all of that stuff right in here. And you don't have to worry about what you're using for fuel. You can use 2x4s, pallet wood, Christmas trees, all that, same thing. So now we got to do a cooking video. And we like to do things that other people don't do. You see me cook beaver tail on here and stuff like that. Well, here's something, if you guys have watched a lot of my cooking videos, you've seen it. And it is Wisconsin style fish assholes. So we got our bacon grease. We like to cook our fish assholes in some bacon grease here. So we got our bacon, it's all cooked down. We got the grease and everything else. Time for the fish assholes. Now this is a Wisconsin style. Has lower levels of spices, so it's not quite as hot. I mean, the southern people, you know, Cajun fish assholes and stuff like that's probably a little bit spicier. Here do we have for ingredients. Varying sizes and maturity of fish assholes, water, tomato, corn syrup, salt, enzymes, fortified cheddar cheese, carrots, citric acid, and natural flavorings. So they are freaking awesome. You can microwave them, anything like that, you know. You could actually cook this indirectly, just put it right on here and go ahead and cook it right in the can. But we're gonna go ahead and open this. We ain't got the world's greatest can opener. My daughter did notice something on here though, that this was expired, and you guys actually thought we were gonna have fish assholes. Well, we're just having green beans. Actually, for years we've wondered what was in this can, and now we know. like you'd expect them to be.